From the heart of the city, straight to your radio. Honest, intimate, real. This is where love gets real and real gets deep. It's not just talk, it's the Love Talk Show. Are you ready? Then let's dive in right now.
What leads someone to cheat? It's a question that in today's Love Talk Show we are going to talk about. Andrea, a very good evening.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Love Talk Show, where intelligent love rules. And intelligent love should rule in every relationship. If you don't understand what we are talking about, so stay tuned, because today's topic is what leads someone to cheat, like you were mentioning, Peter. And we can have many reasons, and we can give many reasons and even many excuses, but are they acceptable?
Well, reasons, excuses, we are going to talk about this. This is a topic because people, they would say, I have my own perspective. Whatever for you, it's a cheating. For me, it's not. Well, we are going to talk about all of this. If you know anyone who needs to hear about it, so give them a call quickly. Tell them about the Love Talk Show. What leads someone to cheat is today's Love Talk Show's topic.
Have you ever wondered what leads someone to betray their partner? Well, cheating often has less to do with the relationship and more to do with the person's character. It starts with secrecy, avoiding communication, and hidden conversations. But integrity is revealed by what they choose to do with these feelings. They may have their wounds indeed, but it all reveals who they are through the choices that they make. People think that cheating happens because their partner has found someone better, but often it actually starts way before this person actually appears. Well, in tonight's episode of the Love Talk Show, learn how you can avoid and combat signs of betrayal in your relationship so that you and your partner can grow in a healthy manner. See you soon.
This is the Love Talk Show on Liberty Radio.
And what makes a person to cheat is what we are talking about in today's Love Talk Show. And there we've seen many people, and when you say many, they are bringing up many reasons. I was cheating because I wasn't satisfied with my husband, with my wife, with my partner. Some of them even say they got fatter. They don't have the same money. They are not working. They have cheated on me. They were giving more attention to this person than to me. I felt unappreciated. I felt unheard. I felt disrespected. I felt the worst person ever. And people are bringing up and saying these are the reasons why I think a person starts cheating on others. But let's start with this point of view, because I think it's important. There are no reasons for you to cheat on the person that you took a relationship or you have a commitment with. There is no reason. The moment that you accepted to have a partner, to live with this person, you assume it publicly that this person is your partner, is your spouse, is your husband, is your wife. You assume it. There are no reasons for you to break this commitment, cheating on them. There are no excuses. If you don't like it, if you feel unhurt, as I was saying, if you are not satisfied, if you don't agree, if you don't want to fight for this relationship anymore, if you feel like you are unvalued, it doesn't matter what the reason is, and you think that you already did everything and the person already cheated on you and you have to do. No, you don't need to do the same. Go, assume it. Well, we had a relationship, we are married, but we are not going. We put an end to this, and there's nothing else that is happening between us from now onwards. It is better for you to do this than cheating, because none of the excuses or the reasons people are bringing up, I was caught in a very difficult moment, I was weak, I was sensitive, I was despised by my partner. I was, well, you knew when we got married, when you started the relationship, that you were assuming a commitment with that person. You knew there were difficulties, there were temptations, there were other people, other men, other women, there were other circumstances. You knew that you would have to face them all together. That was the commitment. So cheating, there are no reasons for it. However, in today's program, we are talking about cheating. We are talking reasons that are doing this. And when this happens, Andre, one of the reasons why this is happening is because sometimes people, they try to look outside what they already have at home. Sometimes they have the best thing at home, but they will try to look outside.
The grass looks greener.
Yeah, the grass of my neighbor is greener than mine.
And I was thinking that a betrayal doesn't happen overnight. It might start with flirting, for example. Sometimes we give these examples. Oh, it's just a coffee. I'm just going out for a coffee, for a conversation with my coworker, with my colleague. But then imagine that you are going through something with your husband, with your spouse, with your partner, and it's normal. You facing challenges, different mindsets, different upbringings. Something happened the previous night, imagine, and you had not a fight but a disagreement, and then you sit down with that co-worker just for a coffee, and imagine the person starts saying, oh, you're so nice, that clothing suits you so well, you have been working so hard, and that, you see, and the person that is there, that is a friend only, starts complimenting you, and there a flirt is born on that moment. And then you start thinking, oh, like the drama, you start thinking, oh, my husband doesn't tell me that I'm beautiful for so many years. He hasn't been telling me that I'm beautiful, that I'm a very good worker, for example, and doesn't compliment me. And this person that I barely know, that I work with, is saying this. And then, oh, let's go out for a coffee. And a betrayal is born.
And the other comparisons, the wife that is always telling her husband, look to the wife of our neighbor, the wife of my cousin, the wife of my sister, my brother, or the husband of my sister. Well, you know, all these things, they are not a reason for you to cheat, but all these things, they can put fire or put gasoline on the fire, bringing ideas for this to happen. And the relationship should be bulletproof. You know, you should protect, you should shield your relationship, because after all, at the end of the day, the person that you chose, it was the person that caught your attention. It was the person that you look at him or at her and you said, this is the one, this is the one. So revenge or resentments, you know, traumas, insecurities, or the way that you were being treated by your partner, all of these are not excuses for you to do it. But as human beings, we can do something to grant that this door of cheating can be sealed once and for all.
And if we are able to acknowledge our own mistakes and limitations, we should be also able to acknowledge that the person that we got married with is not perfect. Not giving the person, of course, not opening the door for that person to cheat, but to understand the mistakes, to understand also those limitations. And one thing that we can do is to invest on ourselves, because sometimes that relationship is, let's say it's not the same as when you got together. It's not the same because you haven't been investing. So you think, oh, it's better for me to search for someone that will make me happy, or at least happier than I'm being now. But maybe it's lack of investment. And if you invest on yourself and on your partner, you will be able to see each other's qualities and start dealing with the problems, with the challenges, and becoming a happy family. Even maybe you have children and the children are going through a lot because you aren't loving each other. You aren't taking care of each other the same way that you did, that you have done before. And that, of course, reflects in the household.
So how to shield your relationship, how to shield yourself, this is what we are going to talk in a few minutes. Well, not in a few minutes because Amora is coming here.
People don't wake up one day and suddenly cheat. Sometimes people cheat because they feel emotionally neglected for a long time.
Yeah, Amora, I think you did not hear what we were saying. You should pay attention. Well, Quinton this week wants to...
Amora, feeling neglected explains vulnerability. It does not justify betrayal. Cheating begins when someone stops protecting boundaries. If you entertain temptation repeatedly, eventually discipline weakens.
Well, Quinton, thank you very much for your opinion. But what I want to talk now, it's about how to shield a relationship, how to shield oneself.
How was the love therapy tonight for you?
The love therapy this evening was amazing. It was a blessing as always, to be honest. I think it's a common word we use, but it was a blessing. Every time you come, you have to come with the expectation to receive something from God and not just for the sake of it. So today was one more day that I came and I received a blessing.
And what stood out to you in the difference of being a mature person and being an immature person?
One of the points I picked up is that sometimes being mature is deciding to be the peacemaker, because sometimes you feel like you need to get your point across and you might be right, but sometimes it's okay to just hold your peace and let it go. And there's no harm in looking like you've lost when actually you've won, because when you hold your peace, it helps the other person as well to actually go back and reflect, see what they can change in that aspect as well.
So by coming to the love therapy, would you say that this has helped with your maturity?
Absolutely, because I think we all need to mature no matter how old you are. So for me, I'm taking what I got here today and apply it and adding more as well as I grow.
Would you advise people to come to the love therapy? How could they benefit?
Absolutely, because the love therapy is not just, there's a stigma that you come here to find somebody. You need to come here and find you first, you and God first. Because if you don't find you and God first, how would you even know what you're looking for in the person that you're looking for? So it's for you to come and grow. Like, for instance, today is about immaturity. And sometimes you don't even realize you have these within yourselves until you come for these meetings. So these meetings are like a mirror. So it really exposes yourself to yourself and you're able to grow, so that if you're in a relationship, your relationship is able to benefit from it. If you're single, you're able to prepare yourself. If you're coming out of a relationship or a breakup or whatever it is, you're able to work with God and not alone.
Want to experience the love therapy for yourself? Join us every Thursday at 8 p.m. at 232 Seven Sisters Road, Finsbury Park. You'll be inspired.
This is the Love Talk Show on Liberty Radio.
And when we are talking about infidelity or betrayal or cheating, this is something that brings a lot of damage, a lot of hurt for both those who are suffering, those who are committing, the adultery, and those who are being betrayed by their partners. This sometimes brings up kind of wounds that people are sometimes they take decades to get rid or to heal, to be healed from those wounds. And the betrayal or the cheating comes from a deeper problem, which is within us. Because why is the marriage or the relationship so vulnerable? Why is the relationship so vulnerable to the point of a third person be in between two people who love each other, and they've made promises of being faithful to themselves. They've done promises that would be there in sickness, in good health, in prosperity, in lack of money, in all conditions. So how to open that door? Because at the end of the day, Andrea, one of those or both, they were not protecting themselves. They were allowing themselves to be led by emotions, by what the heart was feeling, what the eyes were looking at. And at the end, they thought they could have an adventure outside of the relationship. And who knows if we don't have people listening to us who are going through this. They know they betrayed, they know they hurt the person they love the most, and the damage is already done. But what we want to tell this person is, no matter what happened, and I'm not justifying what happened, but even if you are suffering because you hurt someone that you love, or you were hurt by someone that you love the most, and then now you are looking at yourself and thinking there's nothing else that can be done. Yes, there's something this person can do.
There's always something that we can do. If you are listening to us, is because you woke up for a brand new day, so you still have a way to make things different. And I wanted to share what our production wrote to help us with today's topic. If you don't guard the heart, the body will eventually follow. So I believe one of the first things for you to bulletproof your marriage, your relationship, is to guard your heart, because temptations will come, people that will compliment you, people that will try to flirt with you. But if you are sure, if you are certain that that's the person that you have chosen for the rest of your life, so you will cling to that relationship, to what you've built it together. And if it's hard, and if you are going through challenges, we are also here to help, because we went through our own challenges. We have been married now for 28 years, and we bulletproof our marriage every single day, investing on each other, like we were mentioning before. And also another sentence, this one from Proverbs 6:32, that says, "But a man who commits adultery has no sense. Whoever does so destroys himself." So don't do that to yourself and to the person that you love and to your family. As we were saying before, sometimes you have children and they are there and they don't follow what we say. They follow what they see. They follow examples. So it's very important for you to understand that you are not only destroying yourself, but the person that you love the most and your family. And we are here. We invest in family. We invest in love life. We invest in healthy marriages through the practice of intelligent love every single Thursday at 8 p.m. 232 Seven Sisters Road here in Finsbury Park, London, N4 3NX. It's a special meeting where we are going to receive very special tips and advices also, because we have a team, our love team, and also couples that are married for a while, that are married for many years, and that can advise you for sure. You won't regret if you participate here with us. You are our special guest.
Well, we don't know what you are going through, but we know there's always time and a chance, and that's why you are listening to us, for you to work on yourself and to rebuild and shield yourself. I'm not saying that you will, that you have to accept the person who betrayed you, or I'm not saying that you have to go into this person's arms again, but I'm saying something. The seminar can help you in working on yourself. And then we have seen a couple or several testimonies of people who went through so many problems in marriage, and they could rebuild this covenant, this team that we call couple, relationship, marriage, and today they are happy.
This is the Love Talk Show on Liberty Radio. Real stories, real dilemmas, real solutions. Only on the Dear Love Talk Show.
One of my friends used to date someone, and now that relationship has ended. Recently, that person and I started talking and getting along really well. I'm worried that pursuing something with them might hurt my friendship. Is it wrong to date someone your friend used to be involved with?
Well, we have here a question. Andrea, please, can you read it?
Yes. Dear Love Talk Show, one of my friends used to date someone and now that relationship has ended. Recently, that person and I started talking and getting along really well. I'm worried that pursuing something with them might hurt my friendship. Is it wrong to date someone your friend used to be involved with? Can I answer this question?
Of course you can. Of course you can.
Because it's my story. So I totally relate to this because this person.
Just now I got it.
This person here, my husband Peter. So he didn't like my best friend. He knew she existed, but I'm not sure if you were aware that she liked you.
Yes, I was.
Okay, he was aware that she really liked him, and I knew she was my best friend because we've studied together and we were practically neighbors, and I knew that she liked him for many years, and then at the end it didn't work out, and he started talking to me, and I felt a little bit weird. Well, this is a very different situation.
But this was later on.
It was later on, of course, not while we knew that she liked him. Then she moved to a different branch from the branch where we were attending, and he approached me. But still, I was in touch with her. So what have I done? I spoke to her. Look, I don't know. I'm not sure if you are interested in Peter, but he approached me. How do you feel about it? I wanted to share that with you. I don't want to feel uncomfortable because I was not interested in him before. That's the truth. And then afterwards, this attraction started happening, and he approached me. So she said that she was not interested in him anymore. Actually, she even started dating with someone else in the branch that she was attending. And she said, Andrea, please go ahead. I'm very happy for you. And then we started talking, and here we are today after 28 years. So it's not a problem. You are not betraying, because today we are talking about betrayal. You are not betraying your best friend. You are not interfering in a relationship that is happening. That's very important. You are not flirting with the person. That's fundamental. And nothing's there anymore. It doesn't exist, a relationship. So what's the problem if you are getting along with the person, and it might even work? Because it doesn't mean, we had a friend that used to say, you won't die. You got to know someone. You didn't get it right. You won't die because of that. Hello. So it didn't. Sometimes we meet the wrong person only to end up meeting the right Mr. Right and ending getting married with that person. So go ahead, getting to know the person, check the red flags. But if you see that everything is okay, go ahead, and may God bless you.
Well, if you have a question, send it to love@uckg.org for you to clarify that you are not stealing your best friend's
boyfriend.
Not boyfriend, because they are not boyfriend, but the person they are interested in. Well, if you want to know, we have a YouTube channel. The name is Love Talk Show, and there you can find other topics. You can find other programs, whether you can watch or you can send to one of your friends or family members. Andrea, the Love Talk Show is coming back tomorrow, 10 p.m. And today we had another love therapy that had started 8 p.m. It was, I would say, a blessing. It helped many people in overcoming, in seeing things with better eyes, in building up trust within them, and making able to build a better future. And tomorrow that Love Talk Show, will bring another topic that for sure will help this man or woman to develop this intelligent love. May God bless you. See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Everything was so beautiful. It even seemed like a Hollywood movie. that desire to love and be loved. But then something happened and everything collapsed. Today, only the feeling of anger remains. You cannot get over the problems from the past. You've become a bitter, unhappy person. And everyone around you suffers the consequences. Nonetheless, is it still possible for things to change? To get rid of all this and finally breathe again? Take part in the Love Therapy seminars and learn how to heal and start over. This Thursday at 8 p.m, available in London only at the Cathedral of Miracles, 232 Seven Sisters Road, Finsbury Park, London N4 3NX. The seminars are broadcast live to our branches outside of London. For the addresses of these locations, visit uckg.org/addresses. For more information and to keep up to date with any special events, visit and follow our Instagram page at Love Therapy UK.
That's a wrap on today's Love Talk show, where every conversation brings you closer to intelligent love. We'll be back soon with more love, more truth, and more talk. Until next time, keep practicing intelligent love.